Killing and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we.
Coaching already? 2008 third round.
All right, Coach. Coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and our home team.
No better than that, man. That's like the all green, the all white and the dog.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That's it. What is it? Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Great, great. Mike, bye, bye. Mike, bye, bye. Watch the
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush.
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Newton now to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Here's Gordon. And he'll go down at the 28. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Luke Kuechly.
It's just me and you.
I didn't say that. I'm going to say long as we take over now.
You got tape. You got tape.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
Oh, man, watch out. Watch out, man, watch out. Man, knock the ball down. It falls right up under Cam Newton.
That one to
A
DJ
nigga
Moore.
up under him grabbed the ball on the ground. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man.
Right here, right here. Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Check in. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our round.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Fucking garbage, man. And that was the big play, too.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Right at the 80, 20. Hitting the mirrors back and go full strength. Check 26, check 26.
From the gun, here's Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Black. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Big Black.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A shotgun snap for Newton. Incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the 2nd one.
You just don't know what you want to do. You want to get into everything.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Black. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Gun. Hey. 55. Here we go, G. Here I come.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Trying to fit it into more, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. 10-0 to score after one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon.
Good, boy.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. This is Gordon. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's get in them hole. Switch. Check.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd down. Taylor. Allen's got it complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check, 59. Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Zoom. Check 59. Mike is 15.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
That fruity ass shit, my nigga, like, come on, man. Play football, dog.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Like a fucking tackle. Knocking all my niggas like that. Two picks and a fumble by Cam. Fuck out of here, man.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, that's a lot of offense to run there. Get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? Check 55. You better be afraid of me. You better be 20.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Throwing is Newton. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding his legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
I got Christian back there. He over there on the right side. Nobody over there.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So we've reached the intermission, and what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh, man, like, fuck out of here, man.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check. Crunch.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Tackle made by K1 Short.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
We out here. Oh, yeah, we out here, man. Stop playing with us.
On third down, Taylor.
Yes,
The
sir.
rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
They need stops to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series,
But I
play to
have put up
play.
some fucking points on this bullshit, man. Man. Wrong place, Street. Oh, he ain't Street. What's wrong with that,
Return
boy?
there, 17 yards.
What?
And the
How
Panthers
you
will
gonna
take
do
over
it?
now, 1st and 10.
Oh, computer hit me, man. Computer ain't following that, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
No. 8. Watch the ship.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The gain of 19 and picking up the first. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this, we know where we are, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Ooh, big touchdown, bitch. Uh-oh, sweet bitch. Wake up your motherfucking giant. What? Shit. He don't do homie, bitch.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
He don't let me before, huh?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come out this on street. So we get hungry. You know how we get when we get hungry. I go to blitz a lot of niggas.
The Charger drive about to get going. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Alert 3. Check 24.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd down.
We know that.
At the 44-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Blue there, blue there.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On 1st down.
Oh, man, come on. I swear.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
He's checking.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Taylor. Ryan Izzo, his first touchdown on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in about the time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays. And that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call
the game down on the book.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Oh, come on. No fucking.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Put the code in.
Operating from the gun. Newton. Looks Greg Olsen. Nobody ahead of him. Touchdown.
Watch out, man. Watch out, bro.
His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
It's time for my flutie, man. Let me get a flutie, man. Man, let me get my food, man. I don't know what you talking about, man. Let me get my food, bro. That's all we asking for.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Taylor going to throw it. For Keenan Allen. That's complete.
Jackson, bro.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Check 99. Check 99. Shoot. Watch the shoot. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. They go back to Gordon here on 1st down.
Look at that block. Look at that block, bro. Did you see that block on
side of the field?
Keenan Allen put on me, bro?
Signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good.
You know, next time I play you, bro, I'm gonna beat the fuck out you,
Following
bro.
the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Man? What time, man? What time, bro? Hey, look. We got McCaffrey on the block.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Gun. Mike 55, Mike 55. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Mike 55.
From the gun, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Well, partner, even though my phone alert failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together.
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with it, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a boot, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. So for the home team here, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL.
Yeah, bullshit. Garbage.